with Lighthouse Hockey, and this is another one of our 3-minute island updates on SB Nation's YouTube channel. You know, we haven't talked about Rick DiPietro on these YouTube updates since the big news of his going on waivers and being demoted to Bridgeport. But our contributor Mark D had a good story recently that kind of gives an overview of the rise and fall and possible end of DiPietro's career. And it really puts things into context as you are kind of reminded of all of the external conditions that complicated his career and his time with the Islanders, which of course still isn't over, but is definitely in jeopardy now that he's in the AHL. But it reminds us too that DiPietro, as a very young man, was in the World Junior Championships for Team USA, but also in the World Championships in the spring at the age of 19. He was really thrust into the spotlight. And it kind of reminds me of another American goaltender who's had a parallel career to him, but much more success, but still reduced or disappointing results compared to expectations, and that's Ryan Miller in Buffalo. Miller's actually a year older than DiPietro. They both started to emerge around the same time in 03-04. They both had their turn as the Team USA Olympic goaltender, Miller with a little bit more success than DiPietro. But it's interesting now, Miller is the subject of trade rumors in Buffalo, and you kind of think just what could have been. The Sabres had that Eastern Conference finalist team that was so close to going to the Cup Finals in Daniel Briere and Chris Drury's final season with Buffalo. Everything seemed to be trending the right way, and Miller seemed to be, if not the heir apparent to Dominik Hasek, certainly a worthy successor. But in recent years, the Sabres have been pretty bad, not as bad as the Isles, but still bad, and it seems like they've kind of put Miller's best years to waste. Now, if he really is on the trade market, it's very doubtful that the Islanders would be interested given their history, their contract situation with DiPietro, and all sorts of other factors. But certainly on paper, those of us who are watching and hoping for some kind of upgrading goal for the Islanders from somewhere, Miller makes an interesting case. It'd be kind of funny if the other Team USA young goalie of the future actually appeared in an Isles uniform. We're not expecting it though, of course, just like not expecting a return to form from DiPietro, but we'll see what happens. In the few weeks since he's been sent down, DiPietro actually has as many wins in the AHL in these past few weeks as he had all of last season in the NHL. His underlying numbers are still a concern though, but he's had a few reportedly good performances, so we'll see what happens in the career of both of these American goaltenders, and of course we'll keep following the ups and downs and crazy stories with the Islanders at Lighthouse Hockey. Thanks for watching. I'm Dominic Jansky with SB Nation's YouTube channel.